Let me ask you, have you ever handed a student a new assignment and they completely freeze up, staring at a giant blank paper? It usually isn't because the topic is too difficult for them to grasp. It is because the physical and mental scale of the task makes it impossible to figure out where to begin. There is a specific teaching method designed to break through this paralysis. It is called scaffolding. Think about how a skyscraper is constructed. A crew doesn't try to build the top floor on day one. This shows a building under construction. Workers rely on temporary scaffolding to safely move higher. Learning works the same way. You don't want to carry a student the whole way up, nor leave them with a broken ladder. Scaffolding provides a perfectly sized step stool. Effective teaching gives learners the exact amount of support they need, right at the moment they need it. Let's say you ask your class to write a full essay on a new topic with absolutely no prior guidance. Most of them won't write a single word. They aren't refusing to work, and they know how to write words on a page. They simply don't know how to start the process. Instead of a blank page, start with a sample paragraph. The teacher highlights how the ideas are organized. Then, the student writes just one opening sentence into the framework. They build outward, completing a full paragraph independently. Same task, different result. We didn't change the assignment itself. We changed the support structure leading up to it. Creating this environment doesn't require a complex new curriculum. Scaffolding relies on very simple, everyday classroom habits. Look at this split screen. On the left, we break a massive lesson into manageable chunks. On the right, we examine a clear example first. We also use guiding questions and offer quick, continuous feedback while they work. When you stack these techniques together, a massive, intimidating project suddenly feels like something the student can actually handle. As they complete each small step, you pull back. The learner naturally takes on more responsibility and works a little more on their own. You provide heavy guidance early on so they can eventually operate entirely without you. This structured approach becomes critical when you transition into an online learning environment. In a virtual classroom, you aren't physically there to walk over to a desk and clarify a point the second a student gets stuck. To see how this works digitally, look at this interface. We replace over-the-shoulder guidance with step-by-step instructions and short practice activities. We also load examples next to the assignment and set up quick feedback loops so the student knows they are on track. Embedding these digital micro-supports keeps the learning path clear. It prevents the student from getting overwhelmed by the software and the course material. There is a common misconception that breaking things down makes the coursework too easy. Scaffolding is never about lowering your standards. It is about making complex learning possible for every single student in the room. Let's look back at our building. You start with a robust framework, but as the student builds their skills and climbs higher, you systematically remove the supports. Sagging that safety net away empowers the learner to step up and take control of their own progress. When a student feels firmly supported at the beginning of a challenge, they grow into the confidence needed to succeed entirely on their own.